Honestly, Meek Mill verse, it was interesting. He talked about, a couple things that I want to speak on real quick. First thing, of course, you didn't write it, don't record it. I don't know what they do over across the border. Reference to Drake, views from the projects across. What I mean, that's a response to Drake. He did the whole Lemonade Duce, shouting out Rock Nation and Hove and everything like that. Then he said, I'm back like MJ with the 45. Like, I get the play on words, but didn't Michael Jordan suck when he went to the Wizards, if I'm correct? So I thought that was kind of like, funny that he said that shit. But other than that, I mean, his verse was good. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about it. It wasn't bad. I just feel like he should stop mentioning the whole Drake shit. You know what I mean? Like, if you listen to the verse, of course, Views, his album, Start from the Bottom, a song from Drake, um, the whole ghostwriting allegations and shit, you know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, bro, you still gotta, and the Billboard, he got the award. So this verse he just really recently did this. This is not, oh, he just got the beat and did what he did to it. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's still a solid verse for Meek. I just feel like he's good, he's dope. He just gotta stop the whole beef shit with that nigga. It's old, it's over with. Both these niggas should stop doing it because it takes away from their music. But it's not a bad verse, from Meek Mill. I definitely didn't talk about the joint he did with Hardo. I may speak on that sometime this week or whatever. But for the most part, I fuck with his verse. You know what I mean? Other than the Drake shit, it's a good verse. Definitely want to see what DC4 is gonna sound like. And it was crazy. I was like, yo, he got Fab on his joint. So other than that, Meek solid, man. Let's just keep it honest though. It wasn't whack, straight up. As far as Fab go, his verse wasn't bad either. You can definitely tell he's referring to somebody. Don't know who he's referring to. His wordplay was there, of course. His bars was there. The wittiness is still there with Fab. But I think Fab, to me, he's good when he's actually saying something to somebody because to me, him and Jay-Z always had that thing about him where you got to dissect their lyrics and their verses to actually see who they're referring to. And sometimes when Fab get on the verse or song that's a featured artist, rather he agrees with that artist or not, sometimes it seems like Fab is talking to that particular artist. But his verse kind of collides with Meek verse where they're talking about somebody individually, but you don't quite know who that person is. And, of course, Fab doing what he do, the way he do certain fly shit and say certain fly shit, it definitely comes across as cocky, arrogant sometimes, but at the same time, he giving you something to run with, and therefore that's what make his verses so unique at times. But other times, he can just get on the beat and do some lazy shit. That's hardly ever, but in this instance, it's like a remix. It's basically a freestyle. Dropped a couple bars on the record, and I think that was pretty dope. But I definitely feel like he getting at somebody. I'm not gonna jump on a bandwagon like some people say. He's probably talking to Drake, which he has no reason to actually diss Drake. He said in numerous, interviews, he always bigged up Drake and never really had an issue with him. If you go back and watch some of his classic interviews, but other than that, man, I think his verse was cool. Some people would say it'll be whack or it's forgettable, but nothing Fab really do is forgettable in my personal opinion. So together, these dudes made a great song. Good freestyle, great beat, and that's just my take on it. All right, y'all, I'm out. One.